How you go about promoting your MOOC in a way depends on what you want for your course. For you, is the most important thing to reach as many people as possible, or are you doing something more specialist and maybe interested in engaging a smaller group of people with a particular interest? In this video, I'd like to plant a few ideas for you to think about and point you in the direction of some resources that I think are useful. So how you go about promoting your course depends to a certain extent on where you will actually host it. We'll be looking at various hosting options in the last week of this course in more detail. But no matter where you decide to host it, there are a number of things you could consider when developing your promotion strategy. These could include 3 basic steps. First, defining your target group. Next, developing messages that will resonate with them. And then identifying the channels that will allow you to connect with them to communicate these messages to. Questions you could ask yourself might be, who is my course for? What groups of people need the information and resources I will present in my course? Who would be interested in knowing more about my topic? Once you have defined your target group or groups, you might think about how you can get these people to understand how your course will benefit them. How will it help them to achieve their personal and/or professional goals? Basically, what can you say that will make your course stand out? And this is your message. Next, you might think about how you can reach the people or the target groups you've defined and communicate your message to them. You might start by asking, who do you have access to? Through your own personal network, your professional network, local and national networks, your social media networks, and so on. These may seem like very basic questions, but you could be surprised when you actually sit down to make a list. To get started, you can download the tool after this video and fill it in so that you can begin to develop a roadmap for your promotion strategy. Another thing you can do is to create some materials to promote your MOOC. For this MOOC, we developed a blog, 2 promotion clips, and a newsletter. We used the free version of WordPress. The first promotion clip was very low cost, and we made the animated clip with the free version of Powtoon. And we make newsletters with the free version of MailChimp. These are good to have and are useful for reaching big numbers of potential registrants by sharing them on social media or adding them to newsletters. Another thing you can do is to promote your course through a MOOC aggregator. These are basically search engines for free online courses. You can look into these ones, and if anyone knows of others, it would be great if you could share. Just a word on the effort required to get the numbers of learners you decide you want. I've added some links in the additional resources section to studies of the impact of promotion. Basically, they say that if you send a message to 100 people, you'll do well if 10 people hear or read it, and of these if 1 person takes action. This obviously depends on who you promote it to. If you send a message to 100 people who have a deep interest in your topic and commitment and need to learn about it, then the sign-up rates will be far higher. But it's interesting to at least be aware that recruitment is not necessarily that straightforward. And based on the stats, you might expect to have to reach out to 10,000 people to get 100 sign-ups. So social media is really key to promotion. Pushing out your messages and promotion materials on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and any other channels available will get the numbers up with a relatively low effort. To finish up, I would like to just make one final point, and it's this. Though online learning has been around for years, and figures from Coursera, edX, and the other big MOOC platforms are on a scale that was unimaginable 20 years ago, the reality is that the vast majority of people haven't experienced it yet and don't know what they're missing. The things I have spoken about in this video might help you to promote your course to people who are open to online learning. But a big challenge still is convincing people Maybe even the people you think will benefit most from your course, that it's worth giving it a shot. So something you could do right now is to start spreading the word about MOOCs. Start building your future learners' awareness of the possibilities of online learning. And this could go a long way to increasing your numbers when you're ready to start promoting your own MOOC.